Yeah, it's not located on any map. It's located right here. Right here. Capital M, capital T, MensTown. There's trust and friendship between men. There's no deals going south. There's no lawyers there. Only real men. And a few good dogs.
Dog. We are back. Episode 23. I am Jay. That is Baker to my whatever side he's on.
I'm to your left on my screen.
Well, on the actual recording, sometimes it flips you, so I don't really know. But regardless, we are back. I am sick, if you guys couldn't tell by looking at me. I feel like crap. I look like crap. But we're still here. We're still doing the thing, so I apologize if you hear some sniffles and my eyes just... I promise I'm not crying. But we are back.
You had a very deep emotional talk.
Yeah, tell them what we talked about, Bake.
Dad, he's sick and I am sick of his shit, so welcome back, guys.
We're both sick. Welcome back, episode 23. We got some good stuff. Baker and I were talking earlier. We both have full-time jobs, so we both have income. Some people might not have that luxury. So we wanted to talk about the best and worst ways to make money in 2025. But MensTown Roundtable edition.
Yeah.
And I've been doing some research.
Okay.
Statistic-wise, I looked up the best and worst ways to make money, or the best and worst ways money was made in 2024.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia, one of the most trusted sources on the internet, of course.
Yep.
Some top ways of making money in 2024 were dog walking.
Okay.
Rover. Have you heard of Rover?
Yeah, I've heard of multiple of the dog walking apps and stuff like that, so yes.
Yep, which I know for a fact. It's legit. My girlfriend does it. Generates money for her sometimes, so that's nice.
Sure.
She never takes me out to dinner. Tutoring services, believe it or not.
Still
like math tutors, which I guess that's kind of been a thing for a while. Quick $20.
I feel like tutoring's been around, but I also feel like AI is going to replace tutoring. Like, the next generation's screwed on, like, school. Like, everything's on AI. I don't know.
Well, we had Mathway. Do you remember Mathway?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever use Mathway? Yeah.
Brother, it might still be on my phone.
Yeah. Mathway was lit, but nowadays they have a bunch of other different stuff.
Still have the app on my phone.
Show the people.
I don't have it downloaded, but I have the, like, you know when your iPhone uninstalls?
Oh, yeah, and it shows it's in, like, the cloud.
Yeah, so I don't have it downloaded, but I got the app.
Yeah, so Mathway was huge. You're right. Probably tutoring services are going to be going away here.
Well, I mean, AI obviously has its goods and bads, but I feel like kids everything's online now. Maybe tutoring just moves to everything being online. Like, you won't go to, like, a Khan Academy or, like, one of those.
Oh, my God. Khan Academy.
Yeah. Kuman?
Wow.
What was the other one?
I don't know. I remember Khan. Khan was, like, super beneficial to me. Super beneficial to me growing up. He helped me pass a lot of tests.
Yeah. I went to a tutor for SAT and ACT prep, so...
Yeah, never did that. Bombed the ACT, never took the SAT, thankfully. Because I probably would have bombed that too.
We didn't have to, but you could take both, and it could help, but...
I was never a good test taker. I'm still not a good test taker. Thankfully, I don't have to take any tests. But, yeah. Continuing on, online surveys... and online Etsy stores were some of the top ways to make money. Etsy, we've seen like a spark in like people. I feel like everybody has their own Etsy store online.
I feel like even like now, like moved from like that to the TikTok shop. Like if you scroll that, every other video, it's linked to, oh, here's a golf set you should try, or here's teas, or here's Pokemon cards, or oh, here's a link to this financial binder, and it's like, Lord.
Is the TikTok shop legit? Like,
Yeah,
is it?
dude, I bought Kelsey a handful of Christmas gifts and birthday gifts over the last year on the TikTok shop.
It's
I
so
don't know if everything's legit, but it's got like the stuff that I've bought has shown up.
because I get like 90% off deals sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a phenomenal deal.
I don't even know if it's like truly 90% off or like the item is actually really only worth $5.
Yeah, they're just saying it's 90% off.
It's
But
like, yo, this is 90% off. Like the shoe deals that you see on there, I haven't bought them yet, but I kind of want to now just to test it out. It's like, oh, here's shoes for $15 and it's being sent from Indonesia, you know? Like it takes a month to get here, but like it's where they actually were made, and it's like, oh, the stitching's wrong. Here's the shoe.
yeah, I mean, it gets me. I see it all the time. TikTok's ads are phenomenal.
They're targeted ads, but then it gets too much, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've been a victim of scrolling through the TikTok shop more than once.
Oh, absolutely. What have you bought from there?
Nothing.
Wow.
I'm scared. I'm scared to.
Now, I've bought a couple things, so I trust it a little bit more. I've gotten Kelsey a handful of things that.
And it was like decent. It was good items, like good quality.
Yeah, she uses one of them pretty consistently.
Good. Well, I will have to try it for our listeners that are listening. Let us know.
You're going to see us starting to put ads
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna start putting our merch on the TikTok shop.
You guys to some dumb stuff.
Oh yeah, you see,
find out, but then you guys will get plugs.
You guys see that riot shoe right there? I'm gonna be selling it on the TikTok shop, 65% off. It's a little bit used, a little bit worn,
A
little sticky. Oh, anyways, let's talk about the worst ways in 2024 to make money. What they were.
Right.
And then obviously I want to hear once we dive into 2025. I just want to hit you guys
with worst and best ways to make money. Okay.
Yeah. In 2025, I just wanted to hit the people with some statistics of 2024, what the worst ways were, according to our most trusted resource, Wikipedia.
Yep.
The worst ways, and I didn't have to do any research on this, pyramid schemes.
I feel like that's been the worst way to make money if you're at the bottom of it for decades.
Yeah. Pyramid schemes like Amway, things of those sorts. And I'm not crapping on pyramid schemes. I am actually. Yeah, we are. We are. If you're at the top, good for you. You're probably making tons of money. But if you're at the bottom, trying to fight your way up, God bless your soul, and God help you. Second worst way, cryptocurrency.
NFTs. Crypto still does well. NFTs.
Yeah. And then day trading, since it was so hard. Yep. So unpredictable. But that's just, off the brief research that I did regarding the top and the best and worst ways in 2024. Sure. Moving on to the top ways to make money in 2025, MensTown edition. Baker, I want to hear some of yours.
So mine are both. So you can make money in the worst way.
Okay.
So managing your girl's OnlyFans is number one.
It's a good and a bad way.
Yeah, it's an awful way to make money.
Yeah. That's what they call a win-lose situation. It's
a loss win,
Yeah.
But also, and never would do this, but it's also one of those things like, do you tell her that she has an OnlyFans?
That's great. Oh my God. That's brilliant. Yeah.
My second way is I got into the depths of YouTube. I don't know how I ended up here, but it was art, like different art that people are paying stupid amounts for. And I was sitting there and I'm like, if I just get a canvas, I shart at least once every other week.
What would you call that?
Splatter painting.
Splatter painting. Like this piece is a fine piece from Baker. It's called, what would it be called?
Brown sunrise.
Oops, there's corn residue.
It's like if you, or like maybe put some gloves on, and you just clap in front of the thing and just see what happens.
Just stick your hands everywhere and it just goes flying. You're like, yeah, this is beautiful. This is brilliant right here.
I feel like someone was just, oh my God, it means so much to me.
It's so beautiful. And you know what? There's probably some sick bastard out there that would buy that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, are we missing out on what's next? You know?
Yeah, poo painting.
Poo painting.
Poo painting. It's brilliant.
Like you see them, like they sit there with like the paintbrush and do this with the thing, and just like it splatters. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, give me have to. It's a lack of respect for myself. I got both.
But would you have to have like a specialty diet for it, or would you just be like Taco Bell? Boom.
I feel like the diet I currently have would be prime.
All right. I feel like a nice Taco Bell diet would probably be beneficial to that.
Yeah, it's got to be like, I think you need like a healthy diet and then just throw it left, you know? Just because then your body's not ready for it and you're just fighting for your life.
Or you have like somebody that's lactose intolerant and they drink milk and then they're just going ham, bro.
Yeah. No?
Oh, man. All right, so that was number 2 for you? No pun intended.
Those are my first 2. I'll let you hit us with one, though.
Okay, I mean, obviously, I have to help you out and backdoor you on the OnlyFans one. Yeah. OnlyFans is a great way.
With the same idea without talking about this?
I think so. I think we might have. I think number 2 for me is Feet Finder.
Yeah.
Could we ever get into any of this stuff, though? No, because we're not women. Nor do I have
jacked up feet. I don't know.
What do y'all think?
Rate
my foot.
I think you got some fungus in that thing, dude.
You like that?
Yeah, no, dude, I don't think we're getting into Feet Finder. I don't think that's for us.
Maybe I should delete my account. Deactivate my account. My third one, porn. And keep in mind, this is my top 3 best ways to make money in 2025.
Yeah, mine are best and worst. Yeah, I don't think I'm one for the porn industry.
You could be.
I don't think so.
Listen, they don't call you Big Dong Baker for nothing, okay?
That's only Noah. That's legitimately only Noah.
Yeah, but he might be onto something there.
He ain't.
What's your third then?
But I'm going to be honest. I didn't get past the first 2. I'm like, these are the best, worst ways.
Those are brilliant ways. But I took it to a step even further because obviously these are ways that we came up with. And I did a little bit of research, like actual research. Again, I went to Wikipedia, most trusted source. We're not sponsored by them.
We didn't edit the page that we found this on.
We definitely didn't do that. Is that still a thing? Can you still edit Wikipedia pages?
I have an account that still does it. Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Apparently being a virtual assistant is pretty popular in 2025 already.
That's another one.
Yeah, but like this is like legit ways to make money.
Being an assistant to a male porn star sounds like an awful way to make money in 2025.
Could you do like a virtual assistant to the porn industry? Maybe.
How does that work though? Like
you could probably be like maybe a producer where you go and edit the videos. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe we should have done more research.
That's just a video editor. Like how I feel like a personal assistant is like you get coffee, you bring a baby wipe. Like I feel like it's a little bit more that than.
Well, you could do like maybe like personal training assistant where you're like, hey, you need to go to the gym, get your body right because I can't have you flabby. Whenever you're.
That's still like a personal assistant. That's like, oh, your gym time is scheduled at 10 a.m. Before the dick appointment at 1.
But it's a personal virtual.
I got you. Personal virtual. Got you.
You see? So I think, and in all seriousness, though, this is like pretty popular so far in 2025. Our company has a virtual assistant. It's some girl over in Indonesia that we pay dirt cheap. Yeah.
Who had on their bingo card? We mentioned Indonesia twice this episode.
It's a wild card with us. Oh man, that's about as far as I got as far as the best ways to make money in 2025, other than working an actual job. But where's the fun in that, you know?
I mean, everyone's like sitting here. It's like, oh, like some of the fast food places, maybe like retail, really not fun ways to make money. But like, you got to get creative on what's the worst, best way to make money.
I looked up some worst ways, and
Okay.
again, pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes are number one on that list,
Still right there, has
and
to be.
we'll be on that list until robots take over or whatever happens.
Yeah, like 4 more years.
In 4 years. Number 2 on that list is social media influencer. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, us. Have we made any money off of any of this that we've done yet?
God, no.
Exactly. All right.
Going to the moon. Yeah, we're going to be right up there with the Pat McAfee show here in 2 years.
Yep. Man. But yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to be a social media influencer nowadays, and the percentage of people that are actually making money off of it are very, very low. So
I mean, I feel like with TikTok, like once you hit a certain amount of views and whatnot, you're able to get better.
yeah, you can start getting
very little money, but like you can monetize yourself quicker.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And we're getting kind of close to monetization ourselves. We just need 999 more viewers to get there. So we're getting really close.
Yeah.
No, but we are getting kind of close. We like checked off like 2 out of the 3 boxes. I think we just need to have like an average amount of viewers on YouTube or something. I don't know. I have to dive into more. My last worst way, 2025 MensTown edition, to make money is prostitution.
It's only legal in like one state and like certain cities.
Yeah.
You mean the illegal side of it?
The illegal side of it, yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's, but yeah, I get it.
Maybe a stripper, or maybe that's the best way in 2025.
I feel like they just be making bank. It's just different type of OF. You just do it in person instead of over the screen.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. Whatever. What about you? Worst ways?
I'm going to say fantasy football commissioner. Sounds awful. Just guy that cuts money off the top of the pile and he's in like 25 leagues. I'm going to go that's one of the worst ways. Golf caddy sounds awful. I mean, you only get paid if your guy wins. You only get X% of that. Don't know.
We had very different ways of
looking at this. Worst ways. Probably the guy that cleans the porta-john at a job site. He probably gets paid well, but that just sounds awful.
Yeah, that does not sound fun at all.
No.
Man, yeah, we went in totally different directions on this.
Yeah.
Good for us. High five.
Oh, we'll try it again another episode.
So are those your 3 worst ways?
Yeah, I feel like I could just sit here for 5 more minutes and just list things that just sound awful, but like they probably do well, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I was actually talking to my coworker, I think it was yesterday or today, regarding like garbage men and, obviously essential. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they get paid, a decent wage, at least enough to live off of.
70.
Yeah. But you smell like shit all day, even coming home. And I asked him, I was like, do you think they just constantly are in a state of like, I stink, or like, how do they cope with that? Like, do you think they know
like
that they smell?
Like, you think their nose is messed up? Like they can't smell anymore?
Oh, I'm sure.
Or is it like maybe they got an outdoor shower? Maybe not up where you are, but down in Florida, outdoor shower pretty common. You just shower outside, walk in.
But I mean, their clothes have to reek of it. Like at some point, it sticks to your clothes. It's like cigarette smoke,
Yeah.
It kind of sticks on you.
I wonder if they're able to because I know they leave with the truck from the facility. Like, it's not like cop cars. They're not bringing it home.
They can't take it home.
No, they can't. Obviously not. But, like, they leave with it. I wonder if they go back to the facility and that is part of it. Like, they leave their clothes there, so they're not bringing that home, you know?
But it would still, I feel like it'd still stick on your skin. I don't know. I don't know
I
any.
feel like it can stick to skin.
I don't know. I don't know any garbage men. But next time I come across one, I'm gonna be sure not to ask.
That's good research.
So, oh, dude, did you see that literally everything that's going on right now in the world, like trending on the internet?
There's a lot, but go ahead, hit us with one.
Well, I feel like the big thing is like Trump's trending again. Obviously, with
Feels like every day him trying to make Canada the 51st state's crazy.
well, yeah, he's trying to buy Greenland, right?
Yeah, Greenland.
He's trying to buy Greenland. He wants to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of the Americas, I believe. Gulf of America.
That would
Yep.
be nuts.
So,
It'd be cool. It's been right here my whole life. That would be crazy.
yeah, I mean, just Trump doing Trump things. Alongside of that, I know this is kind of a big jump. Things trending on the internet. I don't know if you know who the Costco guys are.
Yeah.
But they're the guys that go, boom, 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 you know?
Big booms for your dead brother was insane.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know, the Costco guys gave 5 big booms for this guy's dead brother. And they did it. They were like, boom, boom, boom.
I just don't understand, like, don't get me wrong, we've seen some crazy dead instances on the internet. Logan Paul 2017, that suicide forest in Japan, bad beat.
Yeah.
This isn't as bad because, like, obviously not a dead body, but there's no way that that's what you want on your content for your kids being in it as well. I don't know.
You think they like did it and they were like, oh shoot, we should not.
Were they live or did they post it?
I think they were live.
That's different. I mean, you're in the moment and you do it, like, because
Maybe.
that's the thing. You see the chat. How do you ignore that? That's a little bit different. But if they sat there and consciously just posted the video or like did a cameo, that would be nuts.
Somebody said, dude, they gave the chicken bake 10 booms and they only gave this guy's dead brother 5. I was like, oh no, why'd they do him like that, bro? Oh man, I love the Costco guys.
It is so harsh. Like, I thought 5 was the most, but finding out they did 10 for the chicken bake is insane.
And you know what? Maybe the brother was like a huge fan. Who knows? But
I mean, yeah.
I just think it's funny. I mean, it's not funny that the dude's dead, but it's funny that they were just like, yeah, he gets 5 big boobs.
5 big boobs for your
like, what? Brother. Oh, man. Hey, Generation Beta's out now.
I have not seen anything for it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so now I think it's... Let me look this up so I don't give the people false information.
Oh, that would be a first for our family.
Generation Beta. People born between 2025...
That's what you mean. I thought you were talking about a video game, not like when people are born.
No, so yeah, if you're born in 2025, you're a beta male.
That's harsh.
That's
but does that feel like that's going to last, like the alpha and beta thing? Does that last till like they're 18?
Brother, I'm 27 and I still hear people talking about Zillennials, Millennials, Gen X. That's a bad beat, bro. That is a bad beat. You're a beta male. Think of the insults kids are going to come up with.
But, you know, I mean, it's 2025. You just become a beta thing, beta female, or just become a tree or non-binary, and then you're not. You're just a beta.
Beta tree.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just Groot on them.
Just Groot on them. Yeah, they're just going to embrace it at that point. I don't know. Let's keep this ball rolling because I got a lot of stuff that I've seen trending and that's on the internet now. Disney Plus is rebooting Holes and making it a TV show.
That's pretty cool.
Confirmed, 100%.
That's pretty cool.
Hopefully they bring back Shia LaBeouf. because he
I just don't know who Shia LaBeouf's going to be in that now.
maybe like the fathers, or maybe he like works in the camp. I don't know.
Like
I think it'd be cool if he made like a cameo or something, because I don't know. Disney tends to, every time they try to make a remake, they end up screwing something up.
Yeah.
Okay, Star Wars. Right. Yeah. Disney Plus has also issued an apology to Johnny Depp and wants him back as Captain Jack Sparrow,
Interesting.
which might be the biggest news that we have of all of
Them apologizing for being wrong is one of the first times it feels like they've ever done that.
Well, Johnny initially said he would never come back, even if Disney offered him like $300 million.
Yeah.
So for them to come out and be like, "Hey, we're sorry. Like, we really want you back as Johnny Depp, as Captain Jack Sparrow,"
Mm-hmm.
I think that's huge.
Yeah, it felt like, I don't know if you ever saw it, but like the Fantastic Beasts series,
Yes.
he was Grindelwald in that, and I feel like that series, it took one movie for him to, like, for it to just die after he left.
Yeah. Yeah, there was I remember there being a lot of hype around that too, and then it just kind of fell flat.
Yeah, movie 1 was huge. Movie 2 was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Movie 3 was just really poor. It just felt so different. Like, the attitude that he brought to Grindelwald wasn't what the next guy, I forget who it was, but he's a really well-known actor as well. It's just different personalities.
Interesting. You see what's going on with all these LA fires right now? I just got a notification on my phone. That's the only reason I thought about it.
I just feel bad for people, man.
That's sad, dude.
Yeah. No matter who it is, like, regardless of where it is, I know Trump and Gavin Newsom are going back and forth on speeches and social media. It's like, people just need help. Like, when the hurricanes happened here, people just need help. Like, it doesn't matter what side you're on.
Yeah.
People are losing their homes. They're losing family members. They're losing a lot of stuff, and people just need help.
Agreed.
Screw the politics of it.
Seriously, though, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, have you played Marvel Rivals yet?
Yeah, it's fun.
Dude.
Hooked. It feels like OG Overwatch.
Hooked. Yeah, and OG Overwatch was huge.
OG Overwatch was, honestly, once Overwatch League came around, that first season of Overwatch League was really good. After that, the rest of Overwatch, even Overwatch 2, nowhere close to what they used to have.
Right. Anyways, Marvel Rivals is huge. I've been playing the piss out of it. I suggest anybody and everybody to go hop on and play it.
Yeah.
My closing thought on trending stuff, and then we'll move on to our last topic, because I know we're running a little bit long here. Is TikTok close to its death, Bake?
It depends. If it shuts down, yeah. Obviously. Like, if it shuts down in the U.S., then another app will pop back up in 2 weeks, and you're going to get all new content creators, because people from TikTok won't be able to carry their audiences as well. You're going to have people, like, it's going to change. Like, if Elon Musk decides to put a TikTok version on Twitter or on X now, it's going to change. Like, you're going to see a whole new wave of content creators, and that's what it's going to be. And so even if it dies, you're going to have another one within a week.
Yeah. Like Vine.
I mean, Vine was 7 seconds. It died. What popped up right after it? There was another one.
I don't remember what popped up after it, but I do miss Vine. I think TikTok is better. I think it's funnier.
I think Vine had its place. Like, if Vine could be 15 seconds instead of just 7, it would be crazy.
Maybe it was Yik Yak that popped up.
Yeah, Yik Yak popped up, and then there was another one in between that. Musically?
I think Musically's still around.
There's something else. The app right before TikTok. But TikTok has lasted the longest. I mean, it was like 2017 to now. Something like that.
Yeah, TikTok's huge. I personally don't want TikTok to go away, just because I'm addicted to it, and I think it's hilarious, some of the things that are on it. Plus, we post we get a lot of our views on TikTok.
Yep.
So maybe we become, we blow up first, and then TikTok can go away, and all of our followers just go to our other platforms. But
we're in the first wave of the new app,
Yeah, that too. Baker and I were talking. We were discussing what else we wanted to add to this episode because everybody knows we try to do 3 topics per episode.
Yep.
Bake, do you want to let them know what we landed on to
No,
finish this?
because I totally forgot it. You're the one that has it down. I sit here with the stream open to my left.
It was Bake came up with this idea: things that once got you killed, but now are not a huge deal. And we want to know what you guys come up with this as well. But I have a couple things written down, and I'm sure Baker knows what he wants to talk about. Let's
just rotate back and forth.
All right.
In case we do have the same ones.
You go first.
The
first
then. One is, like back in the times of kings and queens, like they used to have food testers. What if they just had an allergy, and next thing you know, the whole kitchen staff's just dead?
Yeah. Okay.
Like the chef, he made shellfish. Food tester died. Now he's dead because no one knew.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of things that just would kill you from that. Allergies in general. You get a bee sting, dead.
Yeah. That's true. Well, medicine was different back then, obviously. I mean,
think about a bee sting in Rome.
Yeah, you're screwed.
You're just dead.
You're just done. And people are like, what happened? It's the bubonic plague.
Imagine the Black Death was realistically like just purging out just some crazy allergy strain.
Yeah, it was just like fighting. It was somebody fighting a wasp nest.
Yeah, it was like someone just was going around with bee nests, just throwing them at people.
I wrote down COVID.
I mean, general illness. I mean, like, think about it. Like, when it's got to be like still like 1 or 2 deaths a year, or maybe a couple more than that. But like dysentery,
yeah, or scurvy.
Yeah,
scurvy's still a thing.
Yeah,
but people don't die from it, right?
I feel like both. Like gout, people used to die from gout.
Yeah, gout's still a thing.
Yeah, now it's just called cankles.
I don't think that's right. We should ask Wikipedia. That's funny. Oh God. I mean, any sickness, I guess, back in the day would not really get you killed. Now, I mean, granted, we have new sicknesses nowadays that people die from. Hence why I said COVID. But like something back in the day, like I don't know, the common cold.
Yeah, I mean, you used to get the flu back then. Like, people were traveling for 2 months to come see you to see if you died or not. Like, that's crazy to think.
Oh, this guy has the flu. He's done. Oh, he's a goner. Nowadays, you're like, I have the flu. I need like 3 to 4 days off of work. I'm chilling.
It's like, realistically, it's like the first day is like, I'm playing video games until I don't feel well. Then I'm on my deathbed and I'm watching movies for 2 days, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Eating some chicken noodle soup. Just vibing out.
Vibes are just high.
Vibes are high.
Quick spin-off. What like when you were sick as a kid and you didn't go to school, what were your like, did your parents have any rules or was like anything going?
Yeah. Dude, I wasn't allowed to play video games.
Yeah.
Because they thought I was faking it.
The rule was if you had a temperature in my house, if you had a temperature over 100, then it was legit.
Yeah, like, Mom's like, oh.
And you could do whatever. Like, you could watch movies, you could play whatever. But, like, if you were under 100-degree temp, you were at school until they sent you home. You know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Mom's like, oh, you're faking it. Ma, I'm running 102.6 degree fever. What do you mean I'm faking it? Bite me.
It's like, dude, I am not well.
I am going to hop on Modern Warfare, all right? And you get on and you see your buddy that, like, you're close with that school's on too, and you're like, ah? And he's like, ah?
And it's like, you guys talked about it the day before, your mom comes crashing in, it's like, I found the heated water pack.
Oh, dang it.
It's like, dang it.
Get your butt to school. I'm like, oh, come on, Mom, please, please. Nah, sometimes she would let me stay home. She's like, you want to stay home from school today? I'm like, yeah. And I just catch the fattest vibe.
Dude, we used to, at my high school, we used to have, like, senior privilege where during your study hall you could leave school and then come back. And only on we had block days, so Wednesday, Thursday, you had block periods. So you had 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
And I had the easiest Wednesday of all time. I had marine biology with a teacher who hated the fact that he had to teach that. He was a chemistry teacher.
All right.
I had American government, which my dad was there. That
that's
it
cake.
was such a layup for me. Then I had 5th period study hall, and then I had 7th period weight training.
Oh, money.
Dude, the worst part is like I had a small school, so all your boys have the same study hall.
Yeah.
We'd leave halfway through American government and go to my buddy's house and go out on his boat and go fish for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And if we were just if we were just hot, I was calling mom and I'm like, you got to call the school. I ain't showing back up. So, you just got to handle this.
No, not
you got
your
a
mom.
doctor's appointment or something. You got to figure it out.
Oh, man. Wow. I wish I had that luxury.
Dude, it was so nice. Vibes were high.
Man, we had very different high school experiences.
It was just senior year on Wednesday. Thursday was awful. I had 2 AP classes. It was just a mess. I hated every single second of my Thursday, but Wednesday was just a vibe.
Maybe we rip high school experiences.
Oh yeah, that would be a great one.
All right, last thing. We have confirmed our special guest for our, I guess, the next episode that we're going to put the special guest on. Bake, 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
We're not going to tell you guys who it is, but we want you guys to get ready. It's a good one. He is a very close friend of ours, and he competes in a few things. Yeah, it's very unique. I think you guys are really going to like it. So just be on the lookout for that. Bake, you have anything else you want to add today, my friend?
Give me your predictions for this weekend. Real fast. As fast as you can go.
Don't we have games on tomorrow?
We have a game on tomorrow. So college football playoff, hit me with it. Who do you have? Thursday. Who do you got? Notre Dame, Penn State.
Notre Dame.
Okay. Ohio State, Texas next day.
Ohio State.
Okay. Chargers, Texans.
Chargers.
Steelers, Ravens.
I'm going to go with Ravens.
Bucks, Commanders.
I want to take Bucks for you, but I think the Commanders might edge by them.
Yeah, last episode of the podcast today, guys. Broncos, Bills.
Bills. Bills. Yeah, Bills.
Eagles, Packers.
Go Cheeseheads, baby.
Okay, those are the two differences. I have Bucks, instant lock, and Eagles. Otherwise, I agree with you for every game we just went through.
I just don't like Philly. I'm just a salty Philly hater.
I think they're good. I don't think they last, but the Packers just aren't a legitimate team to me.
And they're not healthy.
No, they aren't. I mean, I don't know if any team's perfectly healthy anymore, but I think Philly's healthier than the Packers are.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, they could go on a little run just like they did last year, so.
Could. Maybe not. Take Eagles.
All right, cool. Well, we'll circle back on next episode and let you guys know the results. So, thank you guys for joining us. Peace.